Welcome, my dear students. On mensuration, we discussed in previous class different kinds of problems. And part of that, we are going to discuss one more problem. This problem, you see, my dear students, this is a wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of a solid cylinder as shown in the figure. If the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter, right, and its base is 3.5 centimeter, okay, height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter and its base is 3.5 centimeter, find the total surface area of the article. See, my dear students, this particular problem, what we are having is, they given that a right circular cylinder, what they did is here, right, by scooping out a hemisphere, right, you have here like this, by scooping out a hemisphere like this. Here they scooped out one hemisphere here and another hemisphere is they scooped out like this, right? They scooped out means they have digged out a hemisphere like this. Now you are having what you are having, my dear students, here when they have scooped out like this, right? Wonderful. This height is what they have given 10 centimeter. Now when they have scooped out like this totally, scooped out means they digged out one hemisphere on the lower end and the upper end. This okay, for this, on the lower end and for the upper end. Then you will have two hemispheres on this top end and one more hemisphere on the lower end. Now what is the area of this resulting figure? That is what you require to find, my dear students. For this, how we will be doing, they given this is 10 centimeter, of course. The height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter and its base is 3.5 centimeter. The radius they have given here is 3.5 centimeter. Radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter. It is very simple, my dear students. Now, okay, what we do is actually for this, the LSA of cylinder is nothing but, you know that, okay, 2 pi RH, perimeter of the base into height, like this. Now 2 pi into, my dear student, R is equal to 3.5 centimeter into height is nothing but 10 centimeter. Now 2 into 3.5, 7 into 10, 70 pi square centimeters you are having here, of course. 70 pi square centimeters. This is what LSA of the cylinder, of course. Now we need to find this top base. This is like one hemisphere and the bottom base. This is another hemisphere. But both of them will be identical. Identical means both. This hemisphere, if you join with this one, total you are going to get one sphere like this. This if you join there, of course. Otherwise we will find separately those areas separately and we will be doing that thing, of course. Now area of inner surface area, okay, inner surface area of one hemisphere, that if you take, that is nothing but 2 pi r square, 2 pi into r square, 2 pi into r is nothing but 3.5 whole square, like this. Okay, my dear students, once we get the things like this, right, what we have is 2 pi into 3.5 whole square. Now, okay, inner surface area of one hemisphere, two hemispheres if you include this, of course. Now we will multiply this with what? 2. Now this what you will be having here, 2 into 2, 4 pi 3.5 whole square. This is what you are having here, of course. Now the total required surface area, the total required surface area, right, the surface area, this is nothing but this lateral surface area plus this surface area, that is nothing but, this is now 70 pi plus 3.5 into 3.5, right? Yes, this we will be getting on simplification. I think we will be getting something like 49 pi square centimeters. Now 70 pi plus 49, that becomes how much you will get? 119 pi square centimeters around we will be getting. But the procedure is like this. We require to do this particular problem, my dear students, right? See the next problem, we have the second problem. An iron pillar consists of a cylindrical portion of 2.8 meters height and 20 centimeter in diameter, and a cone of 42 centimeter height surmounting it. Find the weight of the pillar. Right? This particular problem, my dear students, an iron pillar consists of a cylindrical portion. See, this is what we have, the cylindrical portion we have like this. In this cylindrical portion, right, what we have is, okay, they given that 2.8 meters height. This is what height is nothing but 2.8 meters. This is now 2.8 meters like this, right? And this is nothing but actually 280 centimeter. If you convert that into centimeter, that becomes 280 centimeter. And radius, what you are having, the radius is nothing but, right, yeah, 20 centimeter diameter. 20 centimeter. This is now actually 20 centimeter diameter. That means this radius is nothing but radius equal to 10 centimeter you are going to. Right? We have got now radius and height of the cylinder. Now find the, and okay, we have here, right, and a cone of 42 centimeter height is surmounting it. A cone of 42 centimeter. Now for this you are having a cone like this. Okay, 42 centimeter height. From this, actually, you see, my dear students, the height of the cone is, this is 42 centimeters like this. Okay, my dear students, this is what 42 centimeters you are having here. Right, my dear students? Wonderful, Nana. These are the specifications given for this problem. They are asking find the weight of the pillar. Okay, we need to find weight of the pillar. Right, the pillar is in the form of this, like, okay, weight of the pillar we require to find. Weight of the pillar, right? This is what you require to find. They given that 1 centimeter cube of iron weights, 1 centimeter cube of 1 centimeter cube volume of iron weights 7.5 grams. They given that 7.5 grams. Now how we will do? So let us find first the volume of this total thing. Volume into this, we will get the weight of the pillar like that. Now, my dear students, volume of the cylinder first. Volume of the cylinder. If you find volume of the cylinder, okay, what you will be getting? Volume of the cylinder is nothing but what on a area of the base into height. That is now pi r square into h. Pi into r square. R is nothing but what? 10. 10 square into h. Height h in centimeter. Because this also we are taking in centimeters. Same units we need to maintain. That's why 280 centimeter you are having like this. Now this is 100 pi into 280 like this you have here. Now 28000 pi cubic centimeter you are having like this, right? Cubic centimeter now here, because 100 into 280, after that you will have 2 zeros. That is what we written into pi. We have this thing like volume of the cylinder is this. Next, volume of the cone. Volume of the conical portion. Conical portion is nothing but in the shape of cone. Volume of the cone, that is nothing but 1 by 3 pi r square h. Right? 1 by 3 into pi into r square. R is only 10 only. 10 square into h. H is nothing but they given 42 centimeter like this. 3 ones are like 3 fours 12 like this. This is nothing but now 10 square means 100. 100 into 14. 1400 pi cubic centimeters like this. Right? Now the total volume. Right, my dear students? Therefore the total volume of the conical portion of the cylinder. Okay, the total volume of the pillar. Pillar means this cylinder plus cone, both will be combined. The total volume of the pillar is nothing but you will be getting it. You are having here 28,000 pi plus 1400 pi cubic centimeters like this. This is what? Cubic centimeter. 28,000 pi plus 1400 pi cubic centimeter you are having here. If you add that, now you will have, if you add that, that is 28,000 plus 400, that is nothing but 29,400 pi cubic centimeters you are having. Now we need weight of that pillar. Weight of the pillar like this. if you do weight of the pillar, what you are going to get is, my dear students, weight of the pillar is nothing but 29,400 pi, okay, into 3.14 into 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 7.5 grams into 7.5 grams. If you do, this is what the total weight of the pillar you are going to get. If you simplify that, you are going to get that particular answer. That is what weight of the pillar, my dear students. You please do it, then you will be getting that. That if you simplify, I think you will get 693 kg. You just simplify, okay, like that you will be getting this particular problem. Next we have the third problem, my dear student. Here a toy is in the form of a hemisphere surmounted by a right cone with circular base joined with the plane surface of the hemisphere. The radius of the base of the cone is 7 cm and its volume is 3/2 of the hemisphere. Calculate the height of the cone and the surface area of the toy correct to 2 places of decimal. You see, a toy is in the form of a hemisphere surmounted by a right cone. See, my dear student, the toy is in the form of like this, a hemisphere like this, surmounted by a right cone like this, surmounted by a right cone. This is what the shape of the toy like this. And they given that the radius of the base of the cone is 7 cm. The radius of the base of the cone is, this is what the radius, r is equal to 7 centimeters. They have given like this, radius equal to 7 centimeter, and its volume is 3/2 of the hemisphere. Cone is 7 and its volume is 3/2 of the hemisphere. Volume of the toy, see here now, volume of the toy is equal to 3/2 of 3/2 times of hemisphere. Okay, 3/2 times of the volume of the hemisphere like this, right? Wonderful. Calculate the height of the cone. They given radius. Now we need to find height of the cone. Okay, calculate the height of the cone and the surface area of the toy. That is what we require to find. You see, my dear students, here actually the radius is r. R is actually 7 centimeter. This is also here 7 centimeter. You will be getting. We want to find height. This is what the height of the cone like this. We need to find what actually calculate the height of the cone and the surface area of the toy totally. How we will be doing is, now volume of the toy, how you will be getting volume of the hemisphere and volume of the cone. The total thing you will be getting here, of course. Therefore, volume of the toy is nothing but, see now let us find volume of the toy. If you find volume of the toy, my dear students, what you are going to get is, this is volume of hemisphere, plus volume of cone like this, volume of cone like this. Volume of hemisphere is nothing but, actually for volume of the sphere is what? Volume of hemisphere is nothing but 2/3 pi r cube, pi into r cube, right? 2/3 pi r cube plus volume of the cone, that is 1/3 into pi r square h, like this, right? This actually, my dear students, actually volume of the toy, this is equal to, they have given that this, before going to that we do one thing here, of course. What we do is volume of the hemisphere plus volume of the cone. This is equal to, they have given that 3/2 times of volume of hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere. Such a nice and beautiful way. 3/2 of hemisphere. Now what we do is, let us transfer this volume. Okay, what we will be getting, then volume of the cone is equal to, you are going to get from this, right? This 3/2 times of volume of the hemisphere. That means, my dear students, what I am telling is volume of hemisphere plus volume of cone. Volume of cone. This is equal to 3/2 of volume of the hemisphere. That means volume of hemisphere plus 1/2. 1 plus 1/2 will give you 3/2. 1 plus 1/2 none. This is 1/2 of volume of hemisphere, right? This trick I am using instead of that. Now volume of hemisphere we can cancel. Now volume of cone we have got. Volume of cone, my dear students, we have got it equal to 1 by 2 of volume of hemisphere. 1 by 2 of volume of hemisphere, like this. Now volume of cone is nothing but 1 by 3 into pi r square h. This is equal to, right, 1 by 2 into volume of hemisphere, 2 by 3 into pi r cube, like this. Here 2 will cancel here, this 3 will cancel here. Here the same radius, because hemisphere and cone having same radius. This pi will be cancelled. Here 1 r square, here 1 r square will cancel. That means height is equal to the radius. Such a beautiful way we have got height equal to height of the cone equal to radius. Therefore, height of the cone is equal to radius, that equal to 7 centimeter. Beautifully you have got, my dear students, this. Next we want the surface area of the toy. The total thing they are asking now here, what? Surface area of the toy. Now surface area, you see Nana? Surface area of the toy, like this. Surface area of the toy. This is nothing but total the lateral surface area of a hemisphere and surface area of the cone, like this. That is nothing but surface area. The lateral surface area of a hemisphere is nothing but 2 pi r square plus and pi r l, like this. Pi r l, like this. Surface area of the cone. Here r equal to, this is 7 and this is 7. Therefore the slant height L is equal to root over 7 square plus 7 square, like this. Right, root over 2 times of root 7 you are going to get, like this, of course. 7 square plus 7 square, 2 into 7 square. Okay, what you are having is 2 into 7 square, this 7 root 2 will be having, like this. Okay, my dear students, wonderful. Now this, if you simplify that, 2 pi r square, 2 pi into r square, r is what? 7 square. That means 49 plus pi into r is 7 into 7 root 2. Okay, 7 root 2. This is what? Centimeter squares. You are having, like this. This you simplify, you will get the perfect answer, my dear students. This way you will be doing this beautiful problem, right? The next problem we have, my dear students, find the volume of the largest circular cone. Find the volume, right? Volume of largest circular cone. Largest circular cone, like this. Circular cone that can be cut off, that can be cut out of a cube whose edge is 7 centimeters, like this. Whose edge is 7 centimeters. See, my dear students, this particular problem, volume of a largest circular cone that can be cut out of a cube whose edge is 7 centimeters. This is what? Actually 7 centimeters. We are having, my dear students, in this cube you have here, in this you have, actually the figure we cannot draw. They have cut out a cone, largest circular cone they have cut, like this. In this part they have cut a largest circular cone, in this, right? This largest circular cone. Now they are asking, find the volume of the largest circular cone that can be cut out. Okay, for this largest circular cone, my dear student, the radius is nothing but, edge is given, the total, this is what, the diameter is given 7. Now this becomes 7 by 2, right? 7 by 2. And the height is nothing but 7, because for that total height of the cube is nothing but height of the cone. Height of the cube is nothing but height of the cone. Now you know height and radius, you can find anything, whatever you want. Now find the volume of largest circular cone. Now, okay, how we will do the volume of largest circular cone? Volume of largest circular cone is nothing but what you are going to get, my dear students. You see, volume of largest circular cone is nothing but volume of this cone. What is that? 1 by 3 pi r square h. Pi r square h. That is nothing but 1 by 3 into pi into r square. R is what? 7 by 2 whole square into h. H is what? 7. Now 1 by 3 into pi into 49 by 4 into 7, okay, cubic centimeters. That's what, if you simplify, you will get beautifully this problem. Just from the cube, you just cut out a cone, right? That required things, you know, the radius and height. From that you will get beautifully the cone volume, right, my dear students? In this way you will be doing this beautiful problem, right? Now see, my dear students, the next problem what we have, a spherical marbles of diameter 1.4 centimeter are dropped into a cylindrical beaker of diameter 7 centimeter, which contains some water. Find the number of marbles that should be dropped in the beaker so that the water level rises by 5.6 centimeter. You see, my dear students, what you are having here, you have a cylindrical beaker of diameter 7 centimeter. A beaker which is in the shape of a cylinder you are having here, of course, right? Fine. You have dropped 1.4 centimeter are dropped spherical marbles of it has some water like this, my dear students. It has till this it has some water like this. Once the water is there like this, you have dropped some spherical marbles. Now spherical marbles like this you have dropped, right? Okay, some spherical marbles of diameter 1.4 centimeter you have dropped. Now the water level rises like this. The water level now rises this by water level rises by 5.6 centimeter. You see, my dear student, this is nothing but, now this height is nothing but 5.6 centimeter. After dropping the marbles, however, the water level will be rises. That is no doubt in it. Okay, the rise in level is given by 5.6 centimeter. Now we need to find, okay, find the number of marbles. How many marbles are there? Okay. Now you see, my dear students, first of all let us find the volume of the marble, each marble. Diameter, the given diameter is equal to diameter of each marble is given as diameter of each marble is equal to 1.4 centimeter you have here. Now radius of each marble, that equal to 0.7 centimeter, 1.4 by 2, that is 0.7 centimeter, which contains some water. Okay, wonderful. Radius of each marble is equal to 0.7 centimeter. Now volume of each marble, if you do, that equal to actually 4 by 3 pi r cube. R is what? 0.7 whole cube, 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is what actually volume of each marble. Okay, wonderful. Now what happens is actually, now after dropping some marbles, we don't know the number of marbles. So let us take this, that n into, how many marbles we don't know. Let us take that number as n. N into this is volume of each marble, right? Volume of each marble is equal to volume of the water which rises to a height of 5.6 centimeters like this we have here. And also they given that what is they given that okay, fine, the diameter of the cylinder is 7 centimeter. Diameter they given it as 7 centimeter, means radius is equal to 7 by 2 centimeter. Now n marbles, see, n into volume of each marbles, that gives n marbles volume. This is equal to volume of the space which is raised by the height 5.6 centimeter like this. That is nothing but what you will be having, pi r square h, pi into r square. R square is 7 by 2 whole square into height 5.6 like this. Now n into volume of each marble we have got 4 by 3 into pi into 0.7. 0.7 is 7 by 10 whole cube. This is equal to, you have got pi into 7 by 2 whole square into 5.6. Now you can calculate this pi and pi will cancel. You can cancel some of the terms and simplify. You will get the number of marbles in a very beautiful way. We will be getting the number of one, because after pouring the marbles only the volume was raised by 5.6 centimeter. Therefore, volume of n marbles, that is equal to the volume of the water that was raised by height 5.6 centimeter and volume, that if you do, you will be getting that n value. That if you simplify, I think, my dear students, you will get n is equal to 150. There are 150 marbles were dropped such that the water level rises by 5.6 centimeter in that cylindrical beaker. Right? Very nice problem. Please make note of it. Next we have the last problem of this class, so my dear students. A pen stand is made up of wood in the shape of cuboid with 3 identical conical depressions to hold the pens. The dimensions of the cuboid are 15 by 10 by 3.5 centimeter. The radius of each of the depression is 0.5 centimeter and the depth is 1.4 centimeter. Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand, like this. You see, my dear students, you are having a stand like this. In this stand, I think you can able to observe clearly. There are 3 depressions. Okay, within that, like pen stand, you can put the pen like this, like this, like this, like this. You can put the pen like. Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. Right. This is what the problem, my dear students. You can clearly see the picture there. How it is. The pen stand is made up of wood in the shape of a cuboid with 3 identical depressions to hold. The dimensions of the cuboid they have given, the radius of each of the depression given. Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. Now volume of cuboidal stand is given by, the measurements they have given that. The measurements are 15 by 10, 15 into 10, L into B into H. That is 3.5 cubic centimeter. This is what volume of the cuboidal stand. And volume of each cone, because it is in the form of a cone such that you can keep the pen very nicely like this. It is in the form of a cone. Volume of the depression cone, like each cone is in the form of the depression. Okay, each cone you have, see this cone whose measurements also given very nicely. Those measurements they are given 0.5 centimeter depth. Okay, the radius is 0.5 centimeter. This is equal to, actually the radius R is equal to 1/2 centimeter, and the height of this thing is nothing but 1.4. Height is equal to 1.4 centimeter, like this. Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand, like this. Now volume of each cone is nothing but what you have here, 1/3 pi r square h, pi into r square into h. 1/3 into pi into r. R is what? 1/2 whole square into h. H is nothing but 1.4, like this. Now, therefore, volume of the resulting wooden stand is nothing but volume of this cuboid minus volume of these 3 cones. What you are going to, that is gives you that volume of cuboid minus 3 times of volume of each cone, like this. Volume of each cone, like this. Volume of cuboid is nothing but actually 15 into 10 into, that is, okay, we write this 15 into 10 into 3.5 minus 3 times of volume of each cone, that is 1/3 into pi into 1/2 whole square into 1.4. This will. That if you simplify, you will be getting the answer. Perfect answer you will be getting if you simplify this thing, my dear students. That if you simplify, you will get a 523.9 cubic centimeters. This is what you are going to get, my dear students. Thank you for joining. Thank you.